for the rep of the president of that wrote, Mr. Bayan Onuga, that tried to couch it around politics, I'm sure all of them would take their words back now, because the National Security Advisor has been able to point out that, contrary to the report released by the police, this man was actually beaten. And the likes of the Chinas and Co that were arrested, they're police. So why lie all this while? Why take us through the rigmarole? Why even the government go to court to prevent the strike rather than arrest these people involved? So it has now shown that the strike was justified by Labour. And if Labour had not gone on that strike and the government had felt the heat, action will not be done.
You see, just like I told you, that in as much as I don't trust them, but if they can be able to stand their ground, that they are going to get a result. Now this is it. A statement has started falling out that the Labour Union president was actually beaten, contrary to what police told us. And this is coming out because they were able to stand their ground, even after being served court injunction not to go on strike. But I have complained somewhere. Why is it always whenever it touch our senior men them, before they will now devise a drastic means to get out the truth and justice? There are other things that are also happening in this country that needed a drastic attention of the Labour Union. But have they talked about it? You already know the answer. The increasing cost of living, high fuel price. Now there is this video of one guy where he was complaining and calling on government to help him out because he can no longer afford his asthmatic medication. Though people were blaming him because he supported and voted for APC. But this is a serious matter for concern. It is no longer not being able to afford 3 square meal, which you can manage to. It is also about not being able to afford medication to remain healthy, which is a serious matter. Think about it. Now to the Labour Union president, sir, in case if you by any means see this video, congratulations to you, sir, for standing up your ground to get out this truth. But with all due respect, sir, what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. There are other things that are happening in this country that needed this same drastic measure to resolve things. Look into them, sir, so that other people will also feel and benefit from your actions. Thanks. Guys, share this video so that others will also see and listen to what Rufai has to say again.
The sad reality of living in Nigeria today, that anything can happen, and if you don't put your foot on the ground, then nothing will be done. Everybody tried to couch it around politics. They said Joe Ajaero came to Imo to disrupt politics. In fact, some people even started making allegations that he has future plans of becoming governor in the state. And we kept on saying that's not about the matter. The matter is the fact that was Joe Ajaero beaten? Yes. Should anybody, any citizen, even a 6-year-old, has the right to be beaten like that? No. And we must fish out those people all of a sudden. From the police saying, no, we rescued him from the mob. Now we are seeing that police officers were arrested and as culprits in this. So I ask again, what kind of nation are we trying to build? Anyway, Labour has been able to backtrack and suspend the strike. But also I will apportion blame to Labour. Labour should now focus on fighting for the rights of the Nigerian worker and the Nigerian people. Cost of living crisis at the all-time high. Hey, people are on their knees in this country. There's a video making the rounds of a Nigerian that has asthma complaining about the increase in the price of drug. I was moved to tears by that video.
Yes.
Inflation numbers came out yesterday, over 27%. And guess what is increasing the inflation numbers? Cost of drugs, cost of medicine, cost of food. I had my time going to try to buy a pack of chicken yesterday. From 6,500, it has gone to 7,500 naira. And as all of this is going on, nothing to cushion the effect. That's another justified strike by Labour. And for government that quickly was saying that it will be contempt of courts if Labour did not listen to the industrial court, I asked them, what about their own contempt in the case of Emefiele and Nnamdi Kanu? They are the ones that break the law constantly in this country.
Consistently.
And government too should be held accountable. So for all of those that try defending the government, try couching the conversation around politics for Joe Ajaero, I'm sure now that new rebuttal has come and said they've actually arrested the culprits and some of them are police officers, then it's a big, big indictment on all of them. We can't build a country this way. All we call for is fairness. And please, I would also like to call, pick a struggle. I'm sad about the fact that a lot of people too many times, they use the civil society space as a launchpad into politics. There must be people that will fight for the people. If you're not fighting for the people, leave the people alone. I'm surprised that the likes of Mr. Shomole can say that today, because actually, the civil society was their launchpad into politics. But we can't have a country where everybody uses civil society as launchpad into politics with nobody fighting for the rights of Nigerian people. We need people that speak for the Nigerian people. And the civil society space is shrinking. The civil society space, people are fast turning from there into the elite political class, which is also problematic for this country. I rest my case this morning, but Labour too should also stand their guard.